What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to talk about the nerf to emergency stance and where that kind of leaves us for survivability mods in Outriders now. So we were all using the emergency stance mod because it gave us Golem for basically forever because it was bugged. But of course, with the new patch on April 29th, 30th. I don't know how many days are in April. Last day of April, they fixed it, so it no longer does that. So we're going to talk about some of your options for buffing that health and allowing you to take a little more damage so that you can survive. So I happen to put on two different mods that I think have helped a lot, and I'm using both of them at once. The first one is on my chest right here, as you can see, is Damage Absorber. So the good thing about Damage Absorber is that it increases your armor by 52,000 and resistance by 10%. But there's no variables to it. There's nothing that has to happen in order for that to happen. Which brings me to my next one, is Mitigation from Death, which I think is the obvious one that you're going to see everyone using. Killing enemies while aiming down the sights grants 45,000 points of armor for 10 seconds, stacks 3 times. So you basically get over 100k damage just by killing 3 enemies. Now here's where that becomes a problem. If you're fighting just an elite enemy or just a boss, you're not going to have ads to kill 3 times and get that armor up. So instead of being able to get that armor up, you're just going to be stuck with no armor, and you're going to have very low health because you don't have anything to shoot. So in those situations, I think Mitigation from Death by itself is kind of going to screw you a little bit. What Damage Absorber does is just give you that 10% resistance and 52,000 armor base that will allow you to just take that one hit, because I mean, most of the time you're going to be able to dodge and get away and kind of do damage, hopefully as fast as you possibly can. But as long as you can take that one hit from an alpha from behind or whatever it is that you're not expecting, maybe even a captain ability that they spawn under you, you're going to be okay. So I think this 52,000 armor that you just have all the time, along with the 10% resistance that you just have all the time, is great to have on top of the armor that you can stack from Mitigation if you do have the opportunity to shoot a few ads while you're fighting the bosses or just while you're going through rooms. So I think these two things combined are a really solid option right now, because you're going to get around 200k armor as well as 10% resistance provided you get 3 kills. And when you don't get kills, the Damage Absorber will of course back up the Mitigation where it lacks during those boss fights or whatever, so that you can take a few hits and not just die instantly. I think it's going to help your survivability a little bit, and you're going to be pretty well off. If you have these two mods, I think they're a great option. And I will show you one other one that I've seen other people say that they're using. Let me just go into Zahidi right here, hit mods, and go to tier 3. So if you have this one, this is another one that people were saying they were using that works pretty well. It's Circle of Power, which boosts your resistance by 15% every time you use a skill, stacks up to 3 times, and deteriorates every 7 seconds. Now, why did I choose not to use this one? Mostly because, like I said, Mitigation from Death is only available to you when you get the kills. So as far as kills go, kills are pretty frequent for the most part, which makes Mitigation from Death pretty useful, because you know you can kill a couple perforos or whatever really quickly and get that shield up. As far as Circle of Power goes, you can only use it when you use a skill, right? So you use 3 skills, they're on cooldown. It stacks 3 times from those 3 skills, and it deteriorates every 7 seconds. So you only get 15% resistance, and then it immediately starts declining as soon as it starts from that 7 seconds. So even though you stacked it 3 times from using all your abilities, now your abilities are on cooldown and it's already deteriorating after 7 seconds. I don't see that as being better than Mitigation or Damage Absorber, just because it's not really base, it's not guaranteed, it deteriorates quickly, it doesn't last long, and it's purely based on your skill cooldowns. So I don't see Circle of Power as being as good as them. Maybe I'm wrong. If you have any comments on that and you think that's better, or you've tried it and it works better, please let me know. I'm very open to hearing about this. I'm not telling anyone that these are the best options that I'm telling you. I'm telling you that they're very good options, and I'm still kind of exploring my build, trying to figure out what's best. I've been talking to a friend about putting emergency stance back on in line with Damage Absorber as maybe like a backup, because you do always get that damage or that armor or golem boost, I'm sorry, when your health drops. and that could just back up that armor and be very helpful in some situations. But I'm not sure. I'm trying different mods. I'm trying them out right now. I basically have a day of playing, which is probably a good 8 hours or so with these mods, and I've tried different ones. I've tried one of these without the other. I've tried a few different mods that I'm not using right now. Right now, these are the best ones I've had for survivability. It's going to be Damage Absorber and Mitigation from Death. I think that's your best option right now. If you use it, let me know, and please tell me if it helps. And if this video did help you in any way, please leave it a like. Consider subscribing to my channel. I post a new Outriders video every single day, and I also stream every single night at 9:30, 10 p.m. EST. And I hope you'll come in. I will help run anyone who needs it through CT15s if you're interested. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please have a good night or day wherever you are. Love you. Bye.